Hello everyone and welcome back to another Zucker TV watch long here on the channel. Tonight we're back once again with the Ottawa Senators, the now officially playoff eliminated Ottawa Senators, as they take on probably the playoff bound, even though it's not confirmed yet. They probably will be the Winnipeg Jets. I really want to move Winnipeg over maybe a bit here. Sorry. What the? I didn't know. When did I click that? I did not want to click that. There you go. Hey Excel, what's going on? Welcome, man. My stream's actually bugging tonight. It's not showing up, but it is what it is. So yeah, tonight, game against Winnipeg Jets. Sens, beside they're coming off of a tough overtime loss to the Montreal Canadiens, where Cole Caulfield got his first ever NHL goal. I'm not making any predictions tonight. I'm done with making predictions of who's going to score and who's not going to score. Because I'll tell you what, when I do, it goes that way. History. I said earlier this year, back in March, I said, March? Was it March or Easter weekend? Whatever it was. The Sens were playing the Oilers, and I said, if McDavid or Draisaitl get 5 points, I will wear my Oilers shirt, my Oilers t-shirt for the rest of the stream. He did that. And I said Caulfield's probably going to score tonight against Ottawa. A few nights ago. That happened. Not making any more predictions this year. Listen, we got 5 or 6 more games to go. I just want to get them over with. Get a decent draft pick. I honestly, to be honest, I don't want a high overall. I don't want a high draft pick. Anyone would love a high draft pick. But I think in Ottawa's case, to save them some salary money for the future, I don't think a high draft pick is needed. My stream is still not connecting. I'm going to try again. But I'm not making any more predictions tonight. What the heck's going on? Anyways, so the Sens are playing the Jets tonight. It is Military Appreciation Night. Therefore, I got myself a hat today. I know okay, listen. The RCMP is not the military, but this is all I got, okay? I mean, I probably could go look for one. I just quickly looked in my files for a hat. This was here. So this is my police hat tonight, or my military hat, even though the RCMP is not military. I want to put that out there right now. So yes, Military Appreciation Night in Ottawa. So here's my hat. So there you go. You'll see that come up maybe a few times tonight, or I'll probably just forget, which probably will happen. So the lines for tonight, they've switched up a bit of the offensive lines. So is the stream finally working? Well, this is just fantastic, isn't it? So tonight the lineups. This is from this morning's skate. So probably the lines entering tonight. If there is some changes, I'll let you guys know. From the back end, nothing changes. Shabbat, Zaitsev, Brandstrom, Zub, Mete, Jay Brown. No changes there. JBD still being the extra defenseman. For the forwards, Kachuk, Norris, Batterson line, that will stay the same. Stutzlo, White, Dadonov. That line started in Montreal. It started in Montreal, but then it fell apart. It didn't fall apart, but DJ Smith started moving Nick Paul up to that line with Dadonov and Stutzla. So, yeah, so we'll see how that line all goes. So we'll see how I'll take note of that line, because I noticed it definitely during Montreal's game. I'll check it, or in the game against Montreal, I'll check it later on tonight. Pinto, Ryan DeZingle, Connor Brown. So the Tierney-Connor Brown line apparently gets broken up. Even though I felt like Chris Tierney and Connor Brown, I said this in the Montreal stream. I said, listen, when they play together, they are like Crosby and Malkin, except not scoring, okay? They're good together. They just don't score. So a bit of surprising there. But no, Pinto, it's going to be some speed. I like the speed on Brown. I mean, Brown doesn't have too much speed. I mean, Brown got some speed, but compared to the Zingle, not too much. And so you got the speed on the wings, while you got Pinto in the middle. I kind of like that line. A bit more defenseman, or a bit more defensive up the middle, but then offense on the side. I like that. And Pinto, whenever he's on the line, there's 3 defensemen on the ice. If anyone noticed that, a few times in the Montreal game, I saw on Saturday, when Pinto was on the ice, there was a 3rd defenseman on the ice, and it was Pinto. Like, you'd have the 2 forwards attack, and by the time the offense for the other team, or by the time the offense for Montreal was at like their blue line, or getting out at their blue line or the red line, Pinto was already back skating backwards. So cool stuff there. And then the fourth line, Tierney, Formanton, Nick Paul. I mean, Nick Paul, I don't know about what you guys think about Nick Paul, but I feel like if he played on a higher line than 4, I felt like he would do a bit more offensively. And some people probably say, well, yeah, he's in a slump. Well, that's because he's playing on the 4th bloody line. If he was playing on a higher line, say, I would, like, if he was playing, on a line with Dadonov and Stützle, then he would get some chances. It's just the fact that he's playing on a lower line. And yes, the Sens roll all 4 lines as if it's like a minor hockey team, so there's nothing to really worry about. But it's I just think if Nick Paul got better, played on a better line and a higher up line, then that'll be chill. Goalie tonight, Philip Gustafsson. He was in the starters end tonight. He led the team out for warmups. So Philip Gustafsson will be the starter tonight for Ottawa. For this one, played pretty well in Montreal. I like this pick by DJ Smith. I think this is a good pick now. Listen, Ottawa's now eliminated from the playoffs. Yes, I think honestly, like, some teams at this point would probably start tanking, like Ottawa. But I think in Ottawa's case, I think they're going to try and win. I mean, every team wants to win. But I think in Ottawa's case, I don't think Ottawa's in a mode where they can be told. I mean, you can't tank anyways because you get fined. But, like, I think in Ottawa's case, I think, Pierre Dorion and DJ Smith have told them, win. Because, and I said this right at the start of the stream, I said Ottawa should not be going for a top 5 pick, even though they're probably going to end up with a top 10 pick. Ottawa should not be going for a top 5 pick or a chance at number 1. I think Ottawa needs to go for that 5 to 10 pick, or that 5 to maybe, I don't think they're going to get 14th, but like they got to be in that range of above 5, I think, because if you get a player, I mean, all the players are good in this draft, but if you get a player like a top 5 player in this year's draft, maybe even a top 7 pick in this year's draft, you will probably, Ottawa is in a great case to run into cap trouble in the future already, kind of. Well, I mean, they're on that way, but it will hurt them even more if they get a really good player, which I don't think Ottawa wants. Any team would want a really good player, but I think you have to look at it realistically and say Ottawa can't add another good player, not a good player, but a potential franchise player to this lineup because you're already done. You think about the Sens, right, of the past. Your franchise players of, some people hate this, but Chris Phillips, Daniel Alfredsson. You got your Brady Tkachuk, he's not comparable to Daniel Alfredsson, but he's a franchise player. Thomas Chabot is your quote-unquote Chris Phillips. You know what I mean? You have already your kind of 2 franchise players that are going to bring you to somewhere new. So you got to get your supporting roles. And Ottawa can't afford to get another franchise leading player. They just got to go for someone who could play in the lineup and play well, and that's it. That's how I see it. XL, I feel like we should draft the right winger. Just need a forward. If we draft a defenseman, I don't know what to say. And there's a ton in the top 10 this year, especially in like the top 7. There's a ton of defensemen. I think out of the first 7 picks, 4 or 5 of them are defensemen. Right now, that's not good for Ottawa's case, because that being said, if Ottawa has to draft a defenseman, I'd trade him. I'd trade the defenseman. I'd trade our pick, for God's sakes. What's the point? I mean, then you could actually, I guess you can move another defenseman for that defenseman. But if I'm Ottawa, do not draft a defenseman. Don't draft a defenseman in your first overall pick. I think Pierre Dorion needs to look at team needs more than team needs than best available player. What else was I going to check? Also, I should add that the Winnipeg goalie tonight is Laurent Brossoit. That is confirmed. So it is a bit of a backup type of night tonight, which I kind of like for Ottawa. So just for you guys to know, Laurent Brossoit has a 6-4 record, a .239 goals against, and a .922 save percentage. Actually, not bad there. The last time the Sens played the Jets was back on April 14th, so half a month ago. I lost it here. Where the hell is it? It was a 3-2 loss on Wednesday. It was a Wednesday loss. What happened? It was Matt. Oh, it was Matt Murray's first game back. I remember this game. Yeah, I remember this game now. Was this the bad penalty game? Oh yeah, they called the penalties when the game didn't matter. I remember that now. But then actually, that was a 2-game set, and Ottawa beat Winnipeg in the first game 4-2. Winnipeg scored 2 goals early, and then the Sens came back. Yeah, Brady Tkachuk with the 2 goals that game. I remember that. So no, it should be a good game tonight. It is Military Appreciation Night, so got my hat. Where the hell is it? Got my hat here. Boom. There's my hat. Clark looks good. Honestly, Clark would be fantastic. You know, he's Ottawa boy. I saw a picture of him back. Oh, for God's sakes. Listen, where the hell am I? My camera's on. Where did I go? I'm actually serious. I'm not pulling a joke. I'm serious. Where the hell did I go? Did my camera just shut off? Did my camera just die on me? Hang on. Hello, how you doing? My camera actually died. Well, this is fantastic. Hang on. Unplug my camera. Plug it back in. Great moment to do this. Hello, everyone. How you doing? I'm here. No, my camera just died. Well, rest in peace for the brother. So I'm now doing this on this camera. I'm going to fix it up, though. Hang on. Don't worry about it. The Sens are wearing their military uniforms for warm-ups, which I've said this before on the stream. They should just wear them uniforms for the game if they're going to have this special stuff. I got to get the similarity right. There's too much green screen. Oh, I'm disappearing. Hang on. I'm trying to get this right here, guys, so hang on. Just bear with me. Oh, no, we want... Hang on. Sit normally. Sit normally and look. This is... Why would this have to do this now? I'm serious. I'm sorry, y'all. Stupid. You know what? I might just have to... No, I don't want to be a ghost. I don't want to be a ghost. You know what I got? I got this. Oh, for Christ's sake. What the hell? What is it? What was that? Oh, boy. Oh, Christ's sake. I don't want to sit like this. I'd rather just have the green screen behind me. Hang on. What was this? What? Where did this come from? What was this? Oh, my... Why is that there? Why? Oh, bloody hell. Why does this have to happen now? Like, it legit died. Like, the lights are on it. It has lights on it. Like, there's a red light here saying it's there. And then there's a green light that's on here that's saying it works. Just died on me. This thing's dying. I gotta get a better one. And now I gotta fix this up. Hang on. Can I get this where it's not the green screen behind me? It's literally this camera is the one I gotta... Where the hell? Now that thing's gone. Hang on, I'm gonna set this up. This is just fantastic that this happened. What in the world? Why is it set up like that? You know what? Just get it out of here. I don't want to see webcam 2 up here. This is a mess. I just want to start this stream. Hang on. There we go. There I am. I gotta flip myself now. Oh, Christ's sake. Well, we're gonna be doing this game on a God's sakes. Why? Like, it had to happen. It just had to happen now. Hello, everyone. How you doing? I gotta flip myself. What a joke. There we are. Alright, well, we got the green screen. I mean, I actually could remove the... I could get rid of the green screen and just simply... I gotta sit like... I can't sit like this. I might have to get the background up. Although the background, it doesn't do good with my... you know what? I'll do that now. Well, I got time for the game to start. Just gotta make sure there's, like, nothing in the back. You know what? Because it doesn't do well with the... I'm gonna see how the stream goes. I gotta already see this messing up because I got the stupid got the fan in the back. Might have to turn off the fan. But you're gonna get a for those who are here, this is a little insight of how I set up. Green screen is attached. First of all, I gotta make sure I'm feeling a mess. I got like stuff all over my bed, man. Y'all seeing this right now? No, you can't. Okay. Like these. All right. So here's how I do my green screen. By the way, good looking jersey, by the way. Just gotta move this over. I'm just gonna put this. I can't believe this. I can't believe I'm gonna have like. I haven't done a stream like this. Like I haven't had it done like this in so long. I threw that too hard. Hang on. And then I just put this thing in. There we go. Alright, we're good to go. Hello, everyone. Well, the game's going to get started in just a moment. I'm doing this now on this because my webcam decided to just break up on me. Like, it legit broke. R.I.P. Hang on, I'm going to test it one more time. I'm going to test it. I just put my green screen away, so it's like, what's the point? No, it's not even showing up. And like I can't unplug my entire USB port thing because then you're not gonna hear me. One last go. No, it's done. Well, Amazon it up. You know, this thing was all good, but it lasted a few months. Might have to put some money towards a good one too. I got my tax return coming in. So yeah, no green screen tonight. You get a glimpse into my actual room. I mean, y'all saw my room earlier. If you've been subscribing for a while, you know what's up. So it's all chill. Actually, I could show off this thing in the back right here. Adidas had a sale, 50% off their jerseys. Man, I had to hit up. I had to hit up the Bayern away, even though I hate the jersey. They had obviously I got the red one for those who watch the Bayern watchalongs. I have the Bayern red, and I said I hated the white, and then I would rather have the Champions League one than the white one. But the Champions League they only had in small, and there's no way I'm fitting into a small, so I picked up. And then the white one they only had was in a medium, so I had to buy a medium. But medium fits me good, so it's all right. So here we go. It's Armed Forces night, so are they going to do something? Oh, they have the Armed Forces. Oh, the game's actually starting. Hang on. See, this is how bad this has been a start. Oh, for crap. Now I'm hitting stuff. All right. First period. It's coming up. So let's see what the Sens go with. Obviously, we had the lines earlier. Adam Lowry is back in the lineup since April 22nd. Thought that was going to be a bigger number, but it was literally April 22nd. I was like, Jesus. So here we go. So Sens starting with the Batherson, Norris, Kachuk line. Jets with the Wheeler, Scheifele, Connor. We got Zaitsev and Shabbat on one end for Ottawa. And then who else for the... Why is Mark Scheifele the last person back for Winnipeg? Ready to check. Who's the defenders? Josh Morrissey, and who's his partner there? I think it's Pionk. I don't know. It might be. Again, there's Zaitsev. Travis. No, those are the linesmen. Oh, I gotta check the refs. Hey, well, what's going on? Hang on here. Ref watch. Oh no. No. Oh my God. I'm so done, man. Oh no. It's the Schlenker-Nicholson duo once again. Oh, for God's sakes. Just as we thought they had them separated and they're done for this year. Being a duo. They're back again. Great. Alright, so the Sens have now gone with the Tierney line. Tierney. Oh, so it's different here. Tierney, Dzingel, and Connor Brown. So he has... So why would he change the lines up in the practice? Like, what's the point there? What's the point there? Stutzla, White, Dano. So that line's still there. So Dzingel, Tierney, Brown. So it looks Pinto is on the fourth line. Yeah, Pinto, Formanton, and Paul. So it doesn't seem like there's any line changes from... actually, the one line change is Formanton. Formanton did not join Ottawa to the trip to Montreal. So that's why he was not in the lineup on Saturday. But now he's back. So, oh, turnover here. Dadonov. Okay, just kind of cross-check to the ground. Stutzla. No green screen. You know what? Well, what was that pass? We were doing... I got a blackout. Oh, dang. No chance here. Danov again. Danov. You know what? I said it against Montreal. Danov was quiet until the third period. Yeah, no green screen. This thing will probably live till tomorrow. And be back again. Because every second day it just turns off randomly. It was fine this afternoon for our stream. Oh, too many men. That has to be too many men to Ottawa. Yep. Who's the idiot that passed that puck? Zuccala, was it? So there's going to be a power play coming to Winnipeg here. 3 minutes and a half in. This shut off, and the green screen for my webcam on my computer, not looking too good. So I got rid of the green screen just before the game started. So the funny thing is, it says it's on. It says it's working because there's a green light here. It doesn't work. All right, so Jets power play here. Sens are going with White, Nick Paul, sorry, not White, and Connor Brown for the forwards, obviously. They'll get 5 shifts on this PK. I got to look for a new webcam, though. This thing's been iffy over the past month. So we'll have to see. We'll have to see what happens, but yeah, that's why no green screen. So you're getting the entire background. So 30 seconds gone here in this power play for Winnipeg. Haven't been able to really set up until now, it seems. Yep. Oh, no, never mind. They just shot out of their own zone. Oh, it's all good. It's all good. Don't worry about it. I'm fine with it, honestly. It was like a $25 Amazon cheap thing anyways. Although, actually, you know what? For how cheap it was actually very good. Like, this thing was actually very good. Oh, if that chip worked for Tierney, I think that was Connor Brown that would have had a big break. Because you'd be gone. But no, for how cheap it was, it actually worked pretty well. I gotta get like a Logitech one or something, and those things aren't cheap, so. And I don't want to use this thing. This thing's grainy. What the hell just happened? Just saw someone shot and everyone's hands went up, but it never went in the net. Let's see this. Well, that didn't go in. No, oh, off the post. Off the post there. So, 30 seconds left here, 29 to be exact, on this power play for Winnipeg. What the hell? The ref knew they were doing that before he even dropped the puck. Oh, for God's sakes, drop it, man. Thank you. Alrighty. Come on, Zaitsev, let's go. Oh, no, Zaitsev. That was a brilliant pass to the wrong team. Oh, Zuby. Whoa, what a toe save there by Gustafson. Another big save there. 13 seconds left on the power play. It sounds so echoey in here because, not echoey, but it just sounds so loud because I don't have my green screen. Oh, good save there once again. So Gustafson got some shots in here. Power play's now over. Oh my God. Sens have still yet to have a shot with the early power play. Hey, Dalen, what's going on? What's going on, Dalen? No, because my green screen blocks my, usually blocks out the volume. So, tonight, with no green screen, there's nothing to block it. Oh! Josh Norris. The pass of a dream. A player can only dream of there, but luckily good save by Gustafson. Oh boy. Ottawa's having trouble here. You know what? I still could wear my my hat though, RCMP hat, even though it's Military Appreciation Night. I can still wear my RCMP hat. All right. Let's get something going here, Sen. Still no shots. What in the world? Here comes Shabbat breaking in. Back to Zuccala. Oh, and he lost the puck. Oiler fan here, please, Jets, Must win a game. Skylark. Oh, boy. Well, how's that not offside there? What a wild tip that was. Blake Wheeler with the major tip there. Oh, Ottawa's slow tonight already. I could already tell. The Oilers win, or the Jets win, man. Honestly, now with Ottawa out of the playoffs, I could care less if they win or lose. But, I mean, not like they were making it anyways. But it was still a good hope. I could care less now, but. I mean, I guess you'd want to play Montreal, eh? In the playoffs, of course you would. Honestly, though, the Winnipeg Oilers series would actually be sick. Although I was talking to this about my buddy earlier a few days ago. What the hell? Okay, Ottawa's got something here. Chabot shot, rebound. Oh, so there's the first shot of the game for Ottawa from Thomas Chabot. And we've played 8 minutes already. We were talking about how, Winnipeg, or not Winnipeg, the only thing, Edmonton can be a great team. Not like they already are a good team, but they can be even better. Oh, Thomas Chabot just got, Thomas Chabot just got leveled. He just got up. And Thomas Chabot's hurting right now. Yeah, no. Oh, that's not good. He's got up and went to the bench, but he's hurting a bit here. Oh. Yeah, no, he's left the game. Thomas Chabot's out. Thomas Chabot just left the ice, and I don't even think he didn't look like he was turning right to the DJ Smith's having a convo with the referee here. Let's see this. Oh, pit. Bloody hell! He didn't see the damn play. It's his rib. He didn't even turn towards the dressing room. He just went straight down the hallway. So we're gonna get a pause here, 12 minutes in, and we've lost Thomas Chabot probably for the game. But Gustafson's been the big man here today so far. Still 0-0. So yeah, we were talking about like the Oilers and that, like, what our thoughts about the Oilers were. And, I said, my friend made a good point. He says the McDavid-Draisaitl line can be fantastic. Like, not it already is, but it can be like super elite if they knew how to play defense. Case in point, the night that we were talking, I think it was Saturday night. They had the first two Oilers goals involved McDavid and Draisaitl. And then who did they play? The Jets? No. Yeah. No, Calgary. They played Calgary. And they were on the ice for the goal. My friend made an actually really good point. A lot of, they can be plus whatever, but they got to learn how to play defense. Because you cannot win a game. You can't win every game 6-5. And that's actually a really good point there too. Is that you have to be really good defensively. McDavid's already a great player. Do not get me wrong. I'm not degrading McDavid in any way, shape, or form. But he just has to be a bit better on defense. And then he can he'd be fantastic. Oh, Armed Forces. Oh, where the hell is that? Oh, there it is. Canadian Armed Forces tonight. Wearing my Mountie hat. I should be wearing this tonight anyways, since we got Chris Schlenker and Nicholson as the two idiots manning the game. Go Sens, go. That's right. You know what? I'm still having talks with my mom about referees. She's like, stop. She's like, you gotta stop ripping the referee. She's still ripping me for it. And I said, God dang, can I have an opinion? All right, here come the Jets. I wouldn't be surprised if Josh Brown fights someone tonight. Well, Brady's throwing the body after the Shabbat hit, so that's tough now for Ottawa. Whoa, Jesus! That puck came back through Philip Gustafson's legs. Jesus, puck goes out of play here. That is tough for Ottawa now because that's your top line defenseman. Zaitsev's now lost. Whoever Zaitsev plays with now, it's its goal. Because can someone confirm with me that can the Sens bring in a player if Shabbat leaves the game? Like, yeah, you could have the emergency backup, right? But can you like bring in like Bernard Docker or something? I wonder if you can do that. You know what? I just remember about this now. Puck goes out of play again here off the faceoff. 11:18 remaining for those who are wondering. I remember, back. Oh no, he's on the bench. What? What in the world? What in the hell? We're gonna redo the face-off here. Back when the Ottawa 67s played at the CTC, Canadian Tire Center, because their arena, the TD Place, was being renovated. Ooh, good chance there. Here we go. Nick Paul's going. Sens got 4. Sens got 4 men's. What the hell? That is good to see. Well, honestly, I didn't think he left. Like, I don't think he went to the dressing room. Like, it looked like because you could tell when the players going like down the hall. Like I've seen the Sens players go down the hall and they turn into the dressing room. Right, they already have the urge to turn. He just kept walking up the hallway. Here goes. Oh, for God's sakes, Ottawa's got to get the passing together. For God's sakes. And I remember going to some games and sitting up like in the 300 level. 67s games, and you'd see like the scratches just sitting up there because obviously, number one, no one gives a damn about you if you're a scratch on a junior A hockey team, and they didn't really have the boxes open for anyone except for the media. And even if you were like a media member for most of the time, you just sat up in the 300 level too, because I think all they had for the radio. All they had for the radio was you had the TSN booth up in the radio, but they didn't have. But then I think all the writers and all that were just sitting up in the 300 level as well because no one sat up there. You know what? The most notable player I've seen tonight, forward-wise, has been Dadonov. Like, he's putting the effort in, but no one else is, which is sad. Now what? Offside. How? We're going to have another pause here. Another break-in play here. So Shabbat left. Or did he go to the room? They had to play that longer. 9:48 remaining here in the first. Still 0-0. I mean, it like now that I think about the Shabbat hit, like it looked pretty clean. And he just fell awkwardly. So, I guess. I mean, I think the way I reacted was just because he left the game, and I was like, oh, well, Jesus, here we go. He looked like he was in pain, but he got up. I think it was a bit of just I think he just lost wind and all that, so that's what happened there. But yeah, no. But overall, Ottawa has not been able to generate much. What do they have? Like 2-3 shots. Like I said, Dadonov has been the most notable player tonight. I know it's still early, but can I change this light? I don't like this light. No, okay, that makes me look sick. So this is the best light tonight. Well, what's going to suck is that when the sun goes down, or when it gets dark outside, it's just gonna be dark behind me, and then just me. I mean, I guess you'll get the TV lighting, but besides that, That's it. I feel like I was going to mention something else before I got interrupted by my camera going out, but I can't tell you. I can't remember. Do they add the IIHF World 18s here? No, they don't. Interesting. Sens only got 2 shots right now. They got to get something going because it ain't going so good right now, I'll tell you that. Here we go. So the shots are currently 5-2. So you could just tell how the game's going for Ottawa from that. I mean, then again, Winnipeg did have a power play in the first 4 minutes of the game. So, but still, even Winnipeg only had 3 shots on that power play. So this game, besides the power play, has been pretty boring. Phil Gustafson makes a nice save there. 9:22 remaining. What? 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 Charging? Nikita Zaitsev just went off for charging, and now they're another Jets power play. What? You kidding me? Oh boy. Well, another Jets power play here. And here's a chance. Stastny, good save by Gustafson. Stastny had like a little bit of a lane there to go and shoot. Nice save. I mean, I'd give more elbowing than charging, but Jesus. Ooh, the Jets missed that one. Oh, here comes Nick Paul. Actually, Nick Paul with some space. Over the Connor Brown. Oh, baby. Wow, hey. Wow. Wow. What a goal there. Connor Brown with the goal. And the Ottawa Senators shorthanded take a 1-0 lead. Who's in net for Winnipeg? It's Laurent Brossoit. And he let that one in. What the heck? Oh, the ref got in the way. Oh, the linesman got in the way. Jets can't be happy about that one. Oh, that's tough. That is tough. That was by Neil Pionk. But the linesman was still there. And Connor Brown puts home the first one for Ottawa. Nice. So the Jets still on the power play. So Ottawa, I swear to God, since they added since the trade deadline, Ottawa's got their shorthanded goals back again. Because you remember last year, they led the lead in shorthanded goals. They only had, I think, 2 up to the trade deadline. And now, it's gotten to a point where they're just scoring now almost every game shorthanded. Oh, Jesus, Connor Brown. Oh, Connor Brown out again, but fell and tripped. It was a nice goal, Walt. It was a nice goal. Good shot. That's where they tell the kids. They don't tell the kids enough where to shoot. And that's exactly where you need to shoot as a kid. Oh my God. Oh, Connor Brown, Nick Paul again. Here we go. What the hell was that pass? Victor Mete even joined the rush. That was nice. So the Ottawa penalty kill, that was really good there. And it's 1-0 with 7:10 to go. Connor, and they almost just had another chance there, but Nick Paul just threw that pass. He should have shot that. But it is what it is, and is this an icing? No, it's not. Ooh, that was a beautiful saucer pass to Drake Patterson by Josh Norris. Oh my God. No, there they are. They're discussing it on the ice. There's another. I don't know how the hell these guys have stamina. No, I don't know if that pass was forced or not, but here's the goal again. Nick Paul just got around Pionk, and that was a beautiful feed around Pullman, I think the defenseman was. Oh, for God's sakes. And then that pass to Batherson doesn't work. So Connor Brown now has 4 shorthanded goals. Ottawa has the most lethal shorthanded team in the league. I'm saying that right now. You got speed, you got pressure, and you got Curse Tyranny. That's all you need. All right, here we go. 6:30 remaining. The Jets won the draw, but it goes past the defenseman. So Dadonov going to win this race. And just cause Brossoit to leave the net. Oh, keep that in, Zaitsev. What the heck, man? All right. Well, this is what... Wait, what the hell? Did Thomas Chabot... Is he actually not playing? Because Victor Mete is playing with Zaitsev. Sends her offside here. 5:54 remaining. We're going to have another pause in play. And there's the goal. Connor Brown, Nick Paul once again doing it. I got to check how many shorthanded goals Ottawa now has. Because it's got to be up there for sure. Let's see here. I gotta go to NHL team stats, because I gotta check it out now. Let's see. Teams. What the hell? More filters? What? It's more filters. Custom filters. No. I gotta sneeze. Oh, thank God. Alright. Where the hell do I find the shorthanded goals? Let's see. Trying to find shorthanded goals, because I know Ottawa. Oh my God, I don't want to see points. I don't want to see player points. You know what? I'll just look up Ottawa Senators 2021. Are these all the shorthanded goals? These are all Connor Brown shorthanded goals. Oh, for God's sakes. 20, 21. Let's see what's going on. All right. So we're under 6 minutes now. 5:45 remaining. As here comes Tim Stützle. That finally, yeah. Give a penalty to Stanley. Get out of here, nope. Logan Stanley, I don't know if that's his name. Logan Stanley's going off here. I don't know for what, roughing or something, because he just like punched Stützle in the nose. And Stützle's giving him the death stare. Let's see what happened here. So that's the exact like thing I'm talking about. These types of penalties, man, where you dump it in. I mean, that wasn't much of a dump in. And then the player just grabs you or holds you or pushes you out of the way to stop getting the puck, impeding you from getting the puck. And that's what happened there. Roughing. So Stanley goes off roughing. Ottawa power play here with 5:30 exactly remaining. Paul Maurice ain't happy. I don't know if he was just chatting, but he looked not happy. And Ottawa did not win the draw there. Can we get, like, was that Norris that took... Can we get Norris to take the draws? Like a decent... I mean, Brady Tkachuk, like, that's our issue. We can't win the faceoffs off the because we don't have an actual centerman taking them. Like, can we get, like, Norris take the face-off? I don't know. Like, get an actual centerman to take the face-off? I'm still trying to find the shorthanded goals. So Brandstrom's actually taking this power play. Chabot's still not on the ice, so I'm gonna guess he left the game or something. I'll have to check Ottawa or the Sens Twitter. Norris shoots, blocked, rebound. That was blocked. Set up. Norris scored that power play. Won back the last time they played on April 14th to bring the Sens back in one with 9 seconds left. Brady Tkachuk tries to do his little shimmy shake. Tim Stützle also missed his shimmy shake, and it's a 2-on-2. It was a 2-on-1 for a second. Nate Thompson shoots that wide. Ottawa will probably go with a little change here. So is that now six goals for Ottawa? 6 goals now for Ottawa, shorthanded this year. So that's great right there. And here's Victor Mete. Victor Mete's taken over as the second power play spot. Oh, nice chance there for Connor Brown, the chip. Oh, wow. Who the hell was that? Dadonov just leveled Adam Lowry. Mete through the screen. No, Pullman gets there. So that will do it for the Ottawa power play. Watch the pass cross over there. You got Logan Stanley here on a 3-on-2. That pass was way too fast. There goes Connor Brown now. He's on a 1-on-2 there. What is this? When did I get sent by someone? If you take out the 10 games, he couldn't shoot the puck. Matthews was on pace for roughly a goal per game, which is more impressive than Gretzky's 92-goal season. What? Who's that on the ground for the Jets? Morrissey's down on the ground, kind of hurt. So we got 2:40 left. Morrissey, he's hurt. He's leaving. So we've lost Chabot probably, and we've also lost Morrissey now. It looks like. I'm trying to see if there's any news. So Chabot has left the ice once again. I can't confirm that. So yeah, so Chabot has left the ice. Hand injury, it seems to be. What's happened here with Morrissey? I missed the replay. That's what I get for searching online. He's not happy, though. I don't know what it could be, but he's limping, so it's a leg issue. So the Jets have lost probably one of their top defensemen, or their top defenseman in Morrissey, and now the Sens have lost Chabot. So I still need to know that. I was gonna ask this before I saw him back on the bench that one time. Can the Sens bring in like Bernard Docker or something? I should probably know this, but I just don't. Because if you think about it, yeah, if the Sens can bring in Kevin Mandolese as the backup goaltender on a night where you lose Murray in the warm-ups, can they bring in a defenseman? Why am I asking this question? I feel like it's just a plain no. I should be able to understand that. Here comes Pinto, still looking for his first NHL goal. I mean, I'm sorry, but it ain't going to happen when you're playing with Chris Tierney. So it looks to me that DJ Smith's already shuffling the lines. Or it's just with 1 minute and 18 seconds left in the first. So let's be real here. What the hell was that? Victor Mete just tried a hip check. Victor Mete forgets he's 5'10". I'm not, maybe 5'11". Like, what did I just witness? He literally got under the guy, and it was like a blanket over him. Well, that was actually a nice exit pass. Go on! Who's this Mete? Oh, it's Mete. He's all alone. He's got Chris Tierney to help. That puck goes out of play. 43 seconds left here in the first period. Coming up in the first period, we will have... First intermission, sorry. We will have our intermission stats and scores from around the league and in this game. We'll also have our usual, using the word usual now, our usual draft lottery simulator, as every game will do it. And then, what now? Offside. Jets went offside there, 32.5 seconds left. And then we'll do one final check on this camera before the second period, because if this works, then I might have to use it. But it appears to me it might have died. Although if it died, it wouldn't have power. That's my issue. Yeah, is that it says it's on, it just doesn't show up. Come on, Tim, beat the race. Tim couldn't get the race. Oh, takes him down. Is there gonna? Oh, for God's sakes! There's a penalty coming up here to Ottawa. Just hold the puck. I'd rather just have the penalty start at the end of the first period. Start of the second period. Don't touch it. Oh, why'd you touch it? You had to touch it with 4 seconds left. Tim Stützle's going off here for interference or holding or something like that. But I want to see this myself. I mean... hang on here. If you're going to call that, you might as well call it on Dylan DeMello too. I get Tim grabbed him. Yeah? I get that. We just have to take it as it is. It's Chris Schlenker, Nicholson. I mean, you know you're gonna get something like that when the two idiots are on the ice. So I'm a bit iffy on that call. I want to say that was a good call, or I want to say it was a fair call, but I don't want to. I don't think it's a good enough thing to say. All right, first intermission. Good period for Ottawa. I mean, it's a good end. I mean, besides that dumb penalty, good end to that period for Ottawa. Obviously, the goal coming on short-handed terms from Connor Brown, but we're going to get all to the stats right now. Oh, boy. All right, let's get to what was that tweet from Bruce Garriock? Oh, Stützle's look on his face. I could honestly, I don't know about that call. Let me know what you guys think about that call. Was it a good one or was it a bad one? Like, on one side, yes, Tim did haul him down, but at the same time, if Dylan DeMello then edge his way into Tim, then okay, whatever. I could care less, honestly. All right, so at the end of the first period, the lone goal came from Connor Brown, was shorthanded. It was only assisted by Nick Paul and also the linesman. Don't know the linesman's name, but it was off the linesman. That happened at 11:31 in the first period. the total shots in that period, 6-6. I feel the same vibes from the Montreal game, except with a goal. If someone showed me the shots of this game, I'm not watching this game. The face-offs, 10-9 for Winnipeg. So Ottawa doing a bit better on the face-offs. They only won, I think, 3 in the first period against Montreal on Saturday. So Ottawa doing a bit better. The power plays, Ottawa is 0 for 1. Winnipeg is, as of right now, 0 for 2. We'll see how this last power play goes heading into the second period. The hits are 12-8 for Ottawa. And as I mentioned, the overall total shots are 6-6. Take a drink of my lemonade. The other games going on around the league. There's a bunch of games tonight, like a whole bunch. In the first period, the Washington Capitals are up 2-1 on the New York Rangers. Nick Dowd and Connor Sheary scored less. I think, what's that? If I do my math. A minute and a half apart for the Capitals. Demikas Zibanejad scored his 21st of the season with 2 minutes to go in that period. So 2-1 there, like I said. The Leafs are up on the Habs right now, 1-0. Morgan Riley scored 4 minutes in. You know what, man? I'll tell you what. I'll tell you. I didn't like to rate the Leafs back before the trade deadline. The last time the Sens played them, I was very critical of the Leafs. I'll tell you what, Nick Foligno ain't no savior, but I think he did kind of bring the team closer together. But the team still has to perform in the playoffs, which still needs to be shown. So definitely the end of this regular season, the Leafs have been playing good since Nick Foligno joined, but I like to see how they do. And just a reminder is that their last game of the regular season for the Sens is against the Leafs. And I'm just going to check right now. Is that the Leafs' last game? No, it is not. Or no, hang on. No, it's not. So that game against Ottawa next Wednesday, not this Wednesday coming, but the Wednesday after, it will be a big test for Ottawa to see, or a good test for the Leafs to see, you know, if you can't really perform. I mean, they'll probably care less. They'll probably have the division title by then. But it'll be a good test for them heading into the playoffs. Can they perform against a team like Ottawa? Or can they, you know, if the Leafs don't win that game against Ottawa by 3 or 4 goals, or not even that. No, actually, no. You know what? If they don't win it by 2 goals, I'll be kind of... Sens have been playing better, so I'll give Sens a bit more of a chance. If the Leafs... First of all, if the Leafs don't win that game, I mean, the Leafs fans are going to be like, I could care less. We got the playoffs coming up, which is fair, but that's just going to be a terrible loss. They can't lose terribly to Ottawa. I'll go with that. If they lose badly to Ottawa, it's going to hurt them. Nashville and Columbus are tied 0-0. It's actually a pretty even game. Yeah, faceoffs are nearly even. Shots are nearly even. Pretty even game there. The Carolina Hurricanes are up 2-0 on the Chicago Blackhawks. Dougie Hamilton scored 6 minutes and a half in. And then Martin Necas scored about 7 minutes later, so 2-0 there. Press the back arrow. The Philadelphia Flyers are 3 up on the Penguins right now as their period is about to end. Kevin Hayes scored 6 minutes in. Shane Gostisbehere scored with 6 minutes left on the power play. Then Claude Giroux scored a minute later, so 3-0 there. They're showing something here on Thomas Chabot. Now, this is the play where the injury happened. I'm just seeing here. It was when he went into the boards, his hand. So I think it's an arm injury. At the end of the first period, Islanders are up 1-0 on the Sabres. Adam Pelech. I never clicked on Twitter. Why? Scored halfway through the period. Oh. Bumping my desk. So 1-0 there. Oh my god. The Devils and the Bruins are 0-0. Although this has been mostly the Bruins. Yep. Faceoffs are 9-4. The shots are 17-4 for the Bruins. So all Bruins there. And then about to end their first period, Florida is up 3-2 already on Dallas. So Dallas just scored because their second goal has not showed up. But Huberdeau scored 2 minutes in. Then less than a minute later, Nikita Gusev scored. Joe Pavelski scored 12 minutes in on the power play. Then Mackenzie Weegar scored 2 minutes later after that. And then who scored for Dallas? It's not showing up. That's odd. Why does it say 3-2 and the second goal doesn't show up? I'll update you on the second goal when I can. So probably the next period. Later games starting in less than 10 minutes. The Ducks are taking on the Blues. John Gibson is expected to start for the Ducks, while Jordan Binnington is expected to go for the Blues. And the Golden Knights are taking on the Minnesota Wild. Robin Leonard is expected to start for the Knights, while Cam Talbot is expected to be in the pipes for the Wild. Then we jump all the way to 10 p.m. Eastern Time. The Kings are taking on the Coyotes. Jonathan Quick expected to be in the net for the Kings, while Darcy Kemper is expected to go for the Coyotes. And then the Oilers versus the Canucks. Mikko Koskinen is confirmed the goalie for the Oilers, and Braden Holtby is confirmed the goalie for the Canucks. And then the latest game tonight, the Colorado Avalanche will take on the San Jose Sharks at 10:30 p.m. Eastern Time. Philip Grubauer is expected to go for Colorado. Martin Jones expected for the Sharks. Speaking of Vancouver, man, I said this in the last stream. For those who missed it, I basically said that I know Vancouver has all those games in hand. But I don't think they'll make the playoffs. Number one, they're too far back. I think they're too far. I mean, yes, they have their games in hand. Yes. But I do think they're too far back of Montreal. You also have to count in they only have 2 more home games this entire season. Actually, I was wrong. 4. 2 tonight and tomorrow. And then they're on the road after tomorrow. So Tuesday the 4th. They're on the road to the 16th. 12 days they'll be on the road. And how many games do they play? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 games in 12 days, and they go to Edmonton, Winnipeg, Calgary, which is actually not bad of a schedule. But that's going to be tough. So you go from you're at home versus Edmonton, and you go to Edmonton, and then you fly to Winnipeg, and then you go to Calgary. So I mean, why would they just not play all the Calgary games all together? Like, who scheduled this? Who's the idiot that scheduled this? Anyways, my point is, I just don't see it. They're going to be gassed. They're going to be tired. Lots of flying around. Lots of games in 12 days. Like, every second day they're going to be playing, basically. That's basically what it is, kind of. But I honestly, I just don't see it. And they also, like, they kind of have to deal with they don't really have to deal with it, but they kind of have to deal with the Jake Virtanen thing. Oh, Jesus. The Dougie Hamilton goal is from behind the goal line. Oh, boy. Jesus. Oh, Gusev's wearing 97. I didn't know that. Well, for those who missed it, there's another game I forgot to mention. Canada beat the Czech Republic 10-3 in the U18 quarterfinal today. That is just crazy enough. The Canada team's wild. But funny enough, how did they beat the Czechs 10-3, but then they only beat Belarus 5-3 or 5-2, whatever it was? Like, I find it kind of odd, but whatever. They're doing question period with my boy Boo Boo. Boo Boo's best picks to be back, or best bets to be back. I want to see this. Okay? For those who have been asking, what's Ottawa's lineup going to be like? This guy says Matt Murray, Anton Forsberg, Joey Daccord. I'm sorry. I want to say this so bad. Anton Forsberg or Marcus Hoberg should not be back. I've said this right now, okay? Listen. I'm fine with Joey Daccord being a backup. But I've said this. I said next year's goalies should be Matt Murray, Joy the court, Phil Gustafson. Now, I don't think you bring back Anton Forsberg. What do you say for defensemen? Shabbat, Zaitsev, so sign Zub, Victor. So basically the same defensive pairing. I mean, I guess so. That's fair. Although Bernard Docker will be fun. But, what was I going to say? Anton Forsberg I don't think should come back. Although he did play pretty well. I will say, I rate Forsberg, but I don't think he should come back. I'm fine with not Bernard Docker. Go Jets, go. Jets need to win this. They do. They do, Shane. So what do you say for offense? Kachuk, Norris, Batherson, Dadonov, Stützle, Pinto, Mike Gamadio. So 2 players to be determined. I guess so, because it's like you got Bernard Docker, right? You're not gonna have Sanderson until next year. We still got a year or two of Sanderson. And then a forward in the draft. I've said this enough. You take a defenseman in the draft, Ottawa, there's something up. I'm sorry. Anyways, leading into this, it is time now for our usual, I'm using the word usual, NHL Draft Lottery Simulator for Ottawa. Even though Ottawa basically has no chance at a top pick. Here we go. Did he not put the Zingo on that list? Oh, and Derek Stefan. I forgot about that. Who the hell is this? Who the hell was that? Anyways, here we go. So, difference from last time. Ottawa was 6th. Now they're 7th, considering where they are in the standings. Although Detroit should not be ahead of Ottawa, considering the points. So Ottawa should be 6th. So this is cracked. And yeah. So hang on. This ain't right. But here we go. Well, is this now our fourth draft lottery simulator? Here we go. Just a reminder, Buffalo 1, Anaheim 2. Seattle gets 3rd no matter what as of right now. Seattle gets 3rd in the odds. New Jersey, Columbus, Detroit, Ottawa, San Jose, LA, Vancouver. Should also say that Detroit should be ahead of Ottawa. So it's kind of broken. But here we go. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Well, there's no movement up until 4. So it goes Vancouver at 10, LA at 9, San Jose at 8, Ottawa at 7, Detroit at 6, Columbus at 5. Seattle goes to 4. Anaheim goes to 3. Top pick goes to Buffalo at number 1, and New Jersey will get pick number 2. So there it is right there. There's this draft lottery for today. Let's see if I do it on the mock draft. Let's see what happens. Honestly, so this thing has not been updated. The draft rankings was updated a month ago. Yeah, see, this is broken. This is broken. This has to be. Yeah, because Dylan Gunther is now 4th. I'd be happy with William Eklund, Kent Johnson. I just want a forward, man. As a Sens fan, I just want a forward. I honest to God, I'm not. I feel like a lot of fans would want to go for best available, but if you really look at it, if you look at the Sens defense, we don't need another defenseman unless you want to trade away one of those top defensemen, okay? Because what we got? Shabbat. In a few years, Shabbat. Zaitsev's going to be gone in a few years. They're coming back here for the second period, and I didn't go to the bathroom, but that's okay. You got yourself Shabbat. Zaitsev's gonna go in a few years anyway, so it doesn't matter. Shabbat, Brandstrom, Bernard Docker. I don't care. I'm not saying who's in which line. Brandstrom, Bernard Docker, Sanderson. I'm forgetting someone. I know I am. I literally did this a few days ago. I know what I'm talking about. Holy crap, I'm drawing a blank. I mean, Lassie Thompson. You also now got yourself Victor Mete in there. You have, like, there's another defenseman. I'm forgetting his name. So you got yourself Zub. Fucking hell. Oh, Kid Show. My bad. Friggin' hell. You got yourself 8 defenders already. If you add a 9th one in there. What? What are you doing? So Stützle's in the box here. He's got his kooky tape job, man. So here we go. Just waiting for the official word. The league has said we're a go. And the second period's underway. So Ottawa's still on the PK here for about, well, almost literally 2 minutes. 1:50 remaining. So let's see if Ottawa's shorthanded. They did pretty well in the last period, getting that goal. Connor Brown with the lone goal. That's why it's 1-0. Here we go. So yeah, like if you add a 9th defenseman onto that list. Oh, chance there. Oh, go Zub. Okay, we got ourselves Connor Brown. Nick Paul's joining the rush. That'd be Nick Paul. So you add a 9th defenseman onto that list. Like, what's the point, right? I mean, you could trade Zub. You could trade a Bernard Docker for a better defenseman. You know what I mean? If we have a better defenseman than Bernard Docker, fair enough. But I'm just saying, go for a forward, man. Oh! That puck trickled its way towards Gustafsson, and they get it down. So Ottawa will change. A minute left here in the power play. But no, I just don't think getting best available defenseman is for Ottawa in this draft should not be the case. I think it should. Oh, Josh Brown, get your feet moving there. I think it should be team needs more for Ottawa this year. Oh, chance here. Good block by Josh Brown right in front of the net. Out of B. You know what? He heard me. Because he's like, this idiot Zucker TV tell me to skate. I'm just going to block a shot. So, honestly, in all honesty, oh wow, what a save by Gustafsson there. Fantastic. Puck goes out of play, 29 seconds left. But I just don't think defenseman is the right thing for Ottawa. And it should be a forward. I know I sound like a broken record because I've said this nearly every stream. But unless, like, I said this, unless, like, we're forced to pick a defenseman, like, because you can't, like, if Ottawa, I'm just putting out a number. If they draft 5th, I don't know. I'm just putting a number out there. If they draft 5th, and you have a player, the top 5 players in the draft are defenseman. Okay, then you gotta go with defense. Because if you go 4 picks out with a forward and leave those 3 defense, I mean, then you're just, caught in a pickle. Right? You have to go with the defenseman. Fair enough. I mean, then you could also maybe use that pick. You could, Ottawa could drop back, right, for a player if they want, right? I'm not saying they're gonna, so power play's over here for Winnipeg. I'm not saying Ottawa drop back to like 20th, but like they could trade, say, at 5th pick for pick number 8 or 7, and maybe something a little extra, maybe like a 4th rounder. I don't know. I'm just throwing a number out there. So there you go. There's your move, right? But I'm just saying, I'd rather go Ottawa team needs than best available. I just don't see it. So we've played 2.5 minutes here, and Jesus Christ, could have missed the net if you wanted to. And the Jets have 4 shots in these 3 minutes. And I don't even know if they still know what the draft's happening this year. I haven't heard much about it because I remember a few months ago they were talking about how... What the hell was that? I remember that they're talking about having... they're moving the draft till next year, I heard. I gotta look more about it up, but... I remember hearing that last year and I was like, that's just kooky, man. Why would you do that? Let's see this. NHL... 2021 draft. Oh. Oh no, they're doing it this year. July 23rd and 24th. So I won't be here in my place in Toronto for it. So it'll be a show at my house, I guess. I don't know what I'm doing though. I'll be for sure here for the draft lottery, which I have said. I haven't really taken note of it, but I'm still working everything out. But what the hell am I watching? There's players hopping on the ice from the Sens bench. Like I'm like, I know I'm watching hockey, and I know that sounded pretty dumb, but like the ref was sitting up on the bench. The players were they look confused. I probably will be doing some of the playoff games. Obviously, Sens are not going to the playoffs, so I gotta do something. So I've kind of said I think I'll do like. I don't know if it's elimination games, or if it's like game sevens. I don't think game seven. I think it may be a bit more elimination games, because if I do game sevens, then it's just kind of like, you know, heck, there could be no game sevens. I mean, there's always the chance, right? So, shot here, good save by Gustafsson. 5 minutes in here. Okay, we're having a whole brouhaha. Scheifele and Tkachuk. And Morrissey is back on the ice, so whatever Morrissey got injured with in the first period, he's fine. But, yeah, no, I'll probably do an elimination games for the playoffs. I don't know about... I'll probably just do more North Division, so the Leafs and the Jets-Oilers series, although that might be a bit wacky because the Leafs, if it is Leafs-Habs, the games will be at 7 p.m. Eastern, almost every single one. I doubt that there will be a... I doubt that series would have like a 9 p.m. start time. The Jets-Oilers would be a bit more confusing because it's... it'll be a bit more weird because... Gustafsson saved that. Wow, what a... Gustafsson, man. Fantastic stuff. Does anyone know if Hellebuck is injured or just... I think he's just taking a break. Because the Jets... What was this? Oh, here's the actual... I got the article here about Shabbat. Analysis. Shabbat took a big hit from Logan Stanley in the first period and was shaken up afterwards. The 24-year-old... Okay. Hellebuck, Walt... let me see. No, he's fine. He played on Friday. Which was their last game. So he played their last game. So I think this is just more of a little break thing. This is just more give the other goalie a shot. No, for Christ's sake. Josh Brown's going off. Delay of game here. So power play the Montreal, what the hell? Power play the Winnipeg here coming up. No, but I did say I'll probably be doing the Canadian games. The Jets Oilers, if that will be the case of the series, that will be a very, very, very that'll be a very later one. So I doubt I'll be doing their games because their games will be at like 9. Maybe we'll probably have a few games at 8 because the Jets Central Time will be about 8 o'clock. So there'll be the Jets home games will be at a decent hour. The Oilers not so much. So if there's an elimination game in Winnipeg, then I'll probably be able to do it. But those will be the games I'll be doing, and then whatever draft lottery night is, because I'll be able to do the draft lottery. Which I could find that here. June 2nd. That's in a month. Chance here, Neil Pionk. Good save there by Gustafsson once again. Ottawa's yet to have a shot this period. So they didn't have their first shot of the game until 8 minutes into the first period. Good block there by Forman. Oh, get in there. Yeah, no. Whoa. A minute left here on the Jets power play. So, that's in a month. June 2nd. So, that's on Wednesday. Huh. So I'm just reading. Is there any particular team you're going to follow during the playoffs? Oh boy. Honestly, I have the footage, not the footage, because that sounds like it's like rare to find it, but rare to see. But the shot here, good save by Gus again. Josh Brown's out of the box. The overall showings of the games that are not the North Division in Canada have been low compared to what we were supposed to get, I think. I mean, it's not like, I don't think it's what we're supposed to get, but we're just not getting enough, like, Canadians are not getting enough, action of those divisions. Like, I read out all the games, I read out all the scores and all that from those games, but at the same time, I have no clue what's going on in the division. I could, for Christ's sake, Dadonov and Stutz's way. I could not tell you who's the third team in the East Division. Jets go offside here. 11:50 here, remaining in the second period now. Like, I could not tell you who's third in the East Division. I could not. But I'll probably be following. You know what? I back in 2017, I followed a lot of the Oilers when they went on their little run and they got screwed over by the goalie interference. And then I followed the Jets in 2018. So I wanted those teams for sure. I cannot do that. I could not follow the Habs, like minor league cheer for them. I could not do that. Same thing for the Leafs. I could not. I simply could not. So I honestly, it would be probably the Jets or the Oilers. That would be one team I'd follow. But like I said, those streams I would do, like, it would be tough to do for the Oilers because their games would be at 9 o'clock at night. And I said the latest I'd probably go would be 8:30. Unless, you know what, I wouldn't be surprised though if they did move them to like 8:30. Simply because all they're going to show on Sportsnet or whatever is going to be those games. All it's going to be is just, what the hell? All it's going to be is just the Leafs series and the Oilers series. I'm just saying that right now because we still don't know who those two teams are going to play. It still can be Oilers. It still can be Oilers Canadians. It still can be, whatever. But those two series are going to be the only ones shown in Canada. I mean, they'll probably show the other ones, but on Sportsnet, like, I don't know what channels they got. Anyways, my point is, I wouldn't be surprised if they move back the Oilers, or like if the game's in Edmonton, I wouldn't be surprised if they just move it to 8:30. But also, I could see it also just remaining the same because it would be good because you got your 7 p.m. start in in Toronto or Montreal, and then you get your 10, not 10, maybe not 10, yeah, you get your 10 p.m. start in Edmonton. Or 9 p.m. start in Edmonton. So, I see it. Josh North's shot. That goes way wide. Here's Batherson. Who's in there? Get in there. Zuby. Honestly, without Shabbat, this team looks kind of whack. We have the Russian studs on the same line. Oh, they almost gave up a breakaway. Zub and Zaitsev. You know what, though? I could be confident. Holy cow, my stream just went to 2 pixels. I can be confident, and now, Sens still don't have a shot, by the way, in this period. I'd be 2 pixels again. Here comes Scheifele. What a save. There's a penalty coming up here to Ottawa, though, so Another power play to the Jets. Gustafsson holds on. I want to see what penalty this is. Zuby's gassed. Zaitsev's gassed. What is this power? What is this penalty to Ottawa? Oh, Batherson for hooking here. You know what? Yeah, fair hook. That's a fair hooking. Ow. That's a fair hook call. It was a great save though by Gustafsson. My God. So that's now, what, 5 penalties to the Sens? 5 power plays for the Jets tonight? Holy cow. We're not even halfway through the game. The Jets are on target for... The Jets are on pace for 10 power plays tonight. Well, it's Schlenker and Nicholson, so... honestly, I'm not going to lie, I'm kind of expecting this tonight. Although I will be honest, most of their calls tonight have been actually decent penalty calls. That Stützle one is still questionable to me, but I'll be honest. It's kind of chill. All right, Sens looking to change here. Here's Connor Brown. Oh my God. Oh my God. Are you... Oh my days. If y'all watching the game right now, yeah? Wow. You know what? Fair slash. That's actually a good call. You know what? It looked pretty cheap to me. It looked pretty cheap at first, but now that I see it was actually a decent slash. So the Sens finally got a call. We're getting outshot 70. Well, yeah, because we've been on the penalty kill for half the damn game. We've actually been on the penalty kill for a third of the game. If you actually think about it, we've played 30 minutes of this game. We have 10 minutes in penalty minutes. If you think about it, we've played a third of the game shorthanded. Actually, not anymore, considering this is 4-on-4. But technically, that's true. Here comes Colin White with some speed, actually. Ah, no, you got edged off. Oh, Branstrom just throws that to the net. Brossoit, that's the first shot. Holy cow. That was a soft call. I mean, yeah, it looked... that's why I said it looked pretty soft. Maybe the slow motion replay did it in, but... yeah, that was a soft call. That's what happens when you give up. That's what happens when you call 5 penalties, and you're like, oh, Jesus, we only called 1 for the other team. It's exactly what happens. But, you know what they did? They called it when it was shorthanded, so it's just 4-on-4. It's literally going to be 4-on-4 for about a minute. Puck goes out of play here. 15 seconds left on 4-on-4. I could not tell you how much power play time Ottawa will have. I'm going to give a good old 20 seconds. But, oh, it was a soft call. Now I'm thinking about it. We just going straight to commercial? They just took us to a commercial, and then they're like, no, we're actually really going to go to a commercial break. Okay, fair enough. So overall, I mean, we played a third of the game short-handed. Like, no wonder, yes, that was a soft call, and no wonder we're being outshot 17-6. Also, I think not having Shabbat's hurting, because that is I mean, we got Branstrom and Mete, who are somewhat, offensive defensemen, but Shabbat is really that two-way guy. And I think without him, it's really tough. Before we had the Batherson penalty, I was going to say, I feel confident now, if we do lose a defenseman like Shabbat, because we don't have to pair up Gabranson with anyone else, or Mike Riley with anyone else. That's going to, that's going to ruin the team, you know what I mean? Because, man, as soon as we lost a defenseman to a penalty last year or earlier this year, or we didn't have our usual defensive lines because of injury or something, we were done. You just knew there was a goal coming on that line, which kind of stinks, but it is what it is. but I mean, they're not letting any goals in as of right now. So, guess it's working out pretty well. There's the CTC looking all good. Zuby's holding the 4-on-4, so Ottawa's going to get a power play. I want to see how much time. I'm going to say probably 2 minutes. Not even 2 minutes. Oh, Christ. I kicked my damn computer. It froze the damn stream. Go back to live, please. Oh, I did myself in here. Hang on. I'm an idiot. Oh, they actually had like 40 seconds. All right, that's chill. So here comes the Ottawa power play. 30 seconds left now. I kicked my computer and it froze my screen. My Chromebook is so soft. I could literally press the cursor from the bottom half of my computer. Oh, here's Batherson back to Brady. Oh, off the mask of Brossois. I think that also maybe chipped off the crossbar. All right, back to Brandstrom. 8 seconds left. Oh, that pass to Norris was a bit cheeky. They got it through. What the hell just happened there? What the hell was that? Brandstrom was just stick handling normally and just lost the puck. Like it did, I don't even know if it got hit, went off a bounce or whatever. Here comes Stutzy. Oh, you know what? Put a bit more sauce on that. I was right into Batherson's wheelhouse. Now you got a 2-on-1 for the Jets. Scheifele, Wheeler. Tripping call coming up. You know what? You know what? You know what? Zaitsev, you know what? That was a good call. That was a fair call. Okay? For how much, let me look at this for real. No, okay, that was a trip. You can't argue that. I'm sorry. You can't argue that call. I'll tell you what. That was a well-played call. Because I'll tell you what. If Zaitsev missed that, if he missed actually a trip, if he missed that trip, there was probably a goal for the Jets there. So you know what? I'll give Zaitsev a good clap for, even though he didn't want to take that penalty, that was a good penalty to take. Because if he didn't, it was probably a goal. So the 6 Jets power play this game. And we're still running on a third of the game shorthanded. Oh, Christ. Oh, good play there. Who was that, Connor? Was that Kyle Connor? Oh, wow. What a play defensively on there. Wow, okay, so there's a good chance there for the Jets. Hit Josh Brown there. Can they clear it? No. Oh, Josh Brown is hurting. He's like the only defenseman in front of the net. Neil Pionk shot. Blocker by... Whoa. I'm not liking this. Gus is playing. He is playing good. He's the only reason why we're winning. We got to clear the puck. Thank God. Clear it. Why are you skating? How are you skating? Just get off the ice, Connor Brown. How did they not score there? So 20 seconds left here in the Winnipeg power play. Pierre-Luc Dubois with a curl and shoot. Oh, that pass just got by Formanton. Shot here. Ooh, another good save. Can they clear it one last? Oh. Pinto. Don't. No, that's icing. No, it's not. Okay, so the power play is now over. The shots are 22-8. Holy cow. Am I watching the 2021 Sens or the 2019 Senators? I don't know who I'm watching. That went in. That went in. I'm sorry. This game's tied. It's not... They don't say it's tied, but that went in. Unless I'm blind, which is actually very... It's actually a pretty even... Like, that could be actually be said. Like, Josh Brown should not be playing. Josh Brown ain't to be that bad, man. The only reason is because Shabbat's injured. This game's tied. I'm sorry. There's no way that did not go in. That happened so fast. Let's see. How? What? What? That actually did not go in. Wow. That went off the crossbar and off the post. I swear that went in. But okay. It didn't. So it's still 1-0. Excel says Josh Brown should not be playing. Well, that's the issue. When we lose it, we're down to the defenseman. And Nikita Zaitsev's in the box. But I'm saying this right now, though. I might be wrong, and I might be wrong. Unless an empty netter happens for Ottawa, they are not scoring another goal this game. I'm sorry. I'm saying this right now. Watch me get sat down to. I'd be happy if they score, but I don't think that the way the 5-on-5 has been going for Ottawa, I mean, it will probably change the third period. They're not going to call anything on the Jets in the third period. But I don't think the Sens will score one more goal tonight. 5-on-5 at least. 5-on-5. If a goal comes 5-on-5, that's not an empty netter. Actually, no, that's a 6-on-5. If the goal comes on 5-on-5, I'm going to be sat down, okay? But you know what? Here's the thing. I'm predicting this. It's going to happen. And I'm fine with Ottawa scoring. But I just can't see Ottawa scoring another goal 5-on-5 tonight. For the like 2 minutes they've been 5-on-5 here in the second period. It has literally been nothing from Ottawa. Don't jinx it, lol. No, but here's the thing. I'm saying it, so it's gonna happen because whenever I say something, it happens. Would love to see Gus. I'd love to see. I'd love to too. He deserves a shutout. I mean, I think he already has one this year. So, JBD should be in. Yeah, I know. I think he should get one more game in. Ottawa's got 5 games after this, I believe. I think he should get at least one more game in. Oh, here's a chance. Dadonov. Oh, who the hell is that? Lifted the stick. That was actually a really good play. A shot there from Brandstrom. Brandstrom has our 2 shots, I think, in this period, if I'm not mistaken. So, there we go there. You know what this means? Laurent Brossoit has a terrible save percentage right now. Actually has a 9 save percentage. Actually, that's pretty good. At the start of this period, he did not have a good save percentage. All right. I should give you guys a time update. I've not done a time update in a while. I'm at 4:16 remaining in the second period. The second period has gone a bit longer than usual, simply because how the hell is there not a penalty there? Simply because of the penalties. If there's no scoring until the end of the period, I'll tell you what, I'm going to do a penalty update. This is when the penalties happened. Actually, Josh Norris has got... Whoa, Nick Paul just shot that wide. You know what? That was actually a godsend for Josh Norris. What the hell is Victor Mete doing? Victor Mete, just crossed the ice, shot the puck. Yo, Ian Mendes with the that's good. That's funny. Ian Mendes tweeted out saying Gustafsson is a legit NHL goaltender, which I could actually follow. I could say that, yeah. So the top commented tweet was Garriock thinks a guy with no colored pads can be the starting goalie. That's facts, though. What the hell is Matt Murray getting no pads and no color on it? That's what you think you are. Johnny Bower. I mean, Johnny Bower had to deal with brown leather, which is fine, but same time, come on, man. Get some color on that pads, man. All right. Hey, what's going on, Rodney Clark? Welcome, welcome, welcome. 3:02, well, 3 minutes now remaining. Shots are at 22-10. This is, oh my days. I said this a couple minutes ago. I don't know if I'm watching the 2019 Sens or not. Had to be Brancham. That was really good. I mean, they got the puck around, but good edging there on the. Don't know who that is. Well, that was a high shot there. All right, here come the Sens. What the hell? And the Sens go offside. 2:33 remaining. Connor Brown looks dead. I would not be surprised. Connor Brown. I mean, now we're down to 40 minutes. We're almost at 40 minutes done in this game. The Sens have played a quarter of this game shorthanded. More than a quarter. Just over a quarter of this game. Do I think Batherson should be on Team Canada? That's actually a really good question. Who was it? Batherson? Thomas Chabot will be. Apparently Josh Norris got contacted by Team USA. What the hell is Dylan DeMello doing playing forward? We're down to 2 minutes now. You know what? I could see that. No! You can't call that icing. Are you kidding me? You know what? I've not been really all that mad tonight, but that actually ticked me off. That was not icing. Simply not icing. You know what? I don't have a green screen, so I can get up. I gotta see that. That was, oh my day. That was not icing. That was simply not icing. It's the stick. You could count the stick, ref. Drake Batherson. You know what? I could see Drake Batherson making Team Canada. Oh, here we go. Nick Paul and Dadonov here. Nick Paul, you got the speed. Walk in. Oh, no. That was not the right play to make. Not the right play to make. We're trying to get shots, not passes. Oh, good close off there by Mete. Nice job. You know what? I'm the one that hates that, where the player literally stops you in your tracks to. Good save, Gus. You know. Oh my God. What the hell did I just witness that somehow that did not go in? Zaitsev, you're playing hockey, buddy. You're not playing for Zenit St. Petersburg. Come on, let's go. Holy Christ. Down to the last minute here in the second period. I think Batherson could be on the Canada's Team Canada. Although I don't know. I'm gonna guess you're talking about the World Championships and not the Olympics. There's no chance of the Olympics. But if you're talking this year's World Championship, I have to really look at the players that could be in the lineup. Then I could kind of see. I think he could probably crack maybe a reserve spot. Look at Connor Brown. Connor Brown's the hardest working senator this season. Don't at me, okay? Don't at me. You could say Brady. You could say Zub. Don't know. I'm just throwing names out there. There's a trip right there. Call it. Call it. Hey, Macarena. What did Pierre-Luc Dubois going after Connor Brown for? What did Connor Brown do? Pierre-Luc Dubois is going off here for a penalty. So with 13 or 16.6 seconds left, I don't know. That's a trip. There's a power play coming up to Ottawa. What the hell was happening here? Oh, it was Formanton. I thought it was Zaitsev. I saw 22, and I was like, okay, here we go. This is pretty easy. What even happened here? Why the hell is Formanton and Victor Mete was behind ice. So we got 16 seconds left. Not the right play. You had Batherson right in front of the net. So we're going to head here into the third period with Ottawa on a power play for 1:44. So there's the end of the second period. Coming up, we're going to have our Penalty update on this game. But the Sen's hanging on. 1-0. I said this. I know I said this. But I said Ottawa's not going to score a goal even strength for the rest of this game. They could score on the power play. They could score on the penalty kill. They're not going to score 5-on-5. I'm saying that. They don't look good 5-on-5. All right, let's get to some intermission stats here. The Blues put out something on Twitter for Ryan Miller, who is retiring. Played his last game over the weekend, and it's great stuff there. All right, end of the second period, still 1-0. 5 penalties in that period. Besides the Morrissey call, all of them were actually decent penalty calls. Out of the 9 they've called tonight, the 9 penalties that they have called tonight, 1, 2, or maybe 2 or 3 calls have been bad. So they've actually been pretty good a third of the time, or they've actually been good two-thirds of the time, which is odd for the 2 referees tonight. McCarr or Hughes? Cale McCarr. Take McCarr. But besides that, it's still 1-0. The shots in that period were disgusting, 17-4. Like I said, I could give the excuse of we were on the power play, penalty kill, for a third of the game, which might be why, and also 3 penalties that entire period. 2, 4, 6. So, if I do my math correctly, we played over a quarter of that period on the penalty kill. A bit on that, even on 4-on-4. Anyways, not going to get into that. I don't know what the hell happened here in the Capitals game, but with 6 minutes left, the Rangers are now up 3-2. Mika Zibanejad scored on the power play 2 minutes and a half in. Then 2 minutes later, Capo Caco scored. So there's that. So they've now taken the lead over the Capitals. I saw something about Ovi had to leave. Ovechkin had to leave the game. He only played 1 shift. And then at the end of their second period, the Toronto Maple Leafs are up 2-1 on the Montreal Canadiens. Tyler Toffoli scored 2 minutes in on the power play. And then Austin Matthews scored with 3 minutes left in the period. Brandstrom or Sanderson? I'll take Brandstrom right now. Although I feel like Sanderson might be actually the better defenseman in the future. But I'll take Brandstrom right now. The end of the second period there, the Nashville Predators are now up 3-0 in the Columbus Blue Jackets. Philip Forsberg scored 9 minutes in, and then Ryan Johansson scored 2 minutes later, 2 minutes and a half later, and then Roman Josi scored with 45 seconds left in the period. So that game went from even to not so even heading into the third period. The Carolina Hurricanes are up 4-1 now on the Blackhawks. Sebastian Aho scored 2 goals in a 4-minute span. And then, what's his name? Ian Mitchell scored with 1.5 minutes remaining in the period. The Flyers are now 4-0 on the Penguins with 2 minutes to play in the second. Who the hell is this? Wade Allison scored 7 minutes and 50 seconds into the second period to make it 4-0. The Islanders are now up 2-1 on the Sabres. Oliver Wahlstrom scored halfway through the period. Tage Thompson scored 4 minutes later on the power play for the Sabres. Next game, the Bruins. And the Bruins are up 2-0 on the Devils. Nick Ritchie scored 9 minutes into the period, and Patrice Bergeron scored 2 minutes remaining also in the period. Bedard or that Russian guy? Are you talking about the guy who has that 9 goals, or are you talking about Romanov? I'm gonna guess you're talking about the guy who has 9 goals. You know, I might get into that actually later on. That's actually a good topic. Maybe I'll look into that. With 2 minutes and 20 seconds remaining, or actually just 2 minutes left in the period now, the Florida Panthers are now 4-2 on the Stars. That second goal by the Stars was by Roope Hintz with 3 minutes remaining in the period, while Gustav Forsling scored 45 seconds into the second. So there you go there. At the end of the first period, the Ducks are tied with the Blues 0-0. But the game it's been even mostly. The Ducks have 9 faceoffs to 3. Hits are 6-5 for the Ducks, but the shots are 8-2 for the Blues. So if you really think about it, it's pretty even. While with 5 minutes remaining in the first, the Golden Knights and the Wild are at 3-2. He has 10 now? Oh my days. Jonathan Eriksson X scored 3 minutes and a half in. Shea Theodore just scored, or he scored a minute later. Alec Martinez scored a minute and a half later on the power play. Nick Bonino then scored a minute and 30 seconds later also. And then Alex Tuck scored with 8 minutes remaining. So this game's been all over the place. Simply all over the place. Coming up in an hour and 20 minutes time, the LA Kings are going to take on the Coyotes. Still no goaltender confirmations in that game. Also at 10 p.m. Eastern, the Oilers are taking on the Canucks. It is confirmed. Koskinen will start for Edmonton. Holtby will go for the Canucks. And then the latest game, 10:30 p.m. Eastern, Colorado versus the Sharks. No goalie updates there. He has 10 goals now. That's incredible. Let me check that out, because I don't know really much. Honestly, I've not been really following those games, which I kind of should be, but I've not been following. Let's see. I was gonna say, why was it when I looked up the World 18 Championships, it took me to 2020, not 2021. Matvey Michkov, he has 11 points, top division. Let's see this. How did Canada even do? I mean, I know they've won every game. They only allowed 5 goals. Christ, it's incredible. And then what we got? So yeah, 10-3. So Canada is playing. Hold on, let me see the brackets. I guess it's reseeded, eh? They do the reseeding. So Canada. So 2B 2A. What the hell? So tomorrow or later tonight, USA and, or is that being played right now? No, it's playing later on, or it's playing right now, whatever. So Finland and Switzerland still to play, and Sweden, US, but Canada is moving on. Russia is also moving on as well. So yeah, that Matev Mishkov guy. La Prospect Pool or LA Prospect. I thought he said La like you're speaking French. Yo. Oh my god. Oh, that's funny. Oh, yeah, I excel. I thought you were saying La. Like I thought you were saying Frenchman. LA Prospect Pool or Ottawa Prospect Pool. I'd take Ottawa. I mean, LA's got some good players with Byfield on them, but I'd take Ottawa. LA has like good players, but they don't. I don't know if they have a goalie. Like they don't have like a future starting goalie. I don't think they do. So that's troubling there. So Matev Mishkov, I don't know when this was last updated, but it says here on Wikipedia he has 9 goals, but you said 10. So 10 goals, 2 assists. He does not have a Wikipedia page. So, how the hell am I supposed to... Matvey Mishkov. He's already playing in the KHL. And just, he has no, like, let's see, so this is his first year in the KHL. Wait. He's 16 years old. He's 16 years old. And he's playing in the KHL. What? Top prospect eligible for 2023. 2 years. There's still 2 years of this guy. What? So he's listed as a top prospect right now, but there's only 4 on here. No, count. You went through grade school. You know how to count. 6. There's only 6 players as of right now on the 23 that are top draft picks. Wow. Wow. That's nuts. You know what? It was U18. I thought he'd be like 17 years old. The guy's 16. What the hell? Do they have these prospects? What the hell? Why is it? No. No, take me to Craig Button. I trust Craig Button. What the hell is this? Sorry, I'm looking for a listing or a ranking. Sorry, but that's crazy, man. That's actually mad. Like, it's actually mad how that, like, he's 16 years old. That's just mind-boggling to me. Like for some reason it is. He's 16 years old. He's playing in the top Russian league as well. You know what? Usain, go Jets, go. What? But you know what, man? Honestly, I could honestly, like, Rodney. That's just crazy. That guy, if he keeps it up, he'll be insane. That's the one issue, though, I have with the Russian leagues. Is that the Russian leagues, they don't have a... Their rules for the minor league are weird, right? The NHL, right? You can't really enter the NHL unless you get signed or whatever, or you get drafted, right? The KHL, you could just join as a 16-year-old. Like, if you're good enough, you'll just get signed to the KHL, which I kind of don't like. I feel like the KHL should have at least, like, an age rule. You know what I mean? But, man, oh, man. That is, I'm sat here stunned about that. Oh, so that game's starting in 10 minutes, that USA game. Okay. But that's really it. So let's see. Well, this is the April rankings, elite prospects. Power, Owen Power, Berniers, Eklund, Clark, Jesper Wallstead, Gunther, Mason McTavish. Yo, if the Sens pick up McTavish, that'd be sick too. My buddy played with McTavish. Or played again, I don't know, played with him or just knew of him or, I don't know, trained with him, I don't know. I have a few friends that knew McTavish. Anyway, so the game's about to come on back on in just a few minutes. I'm gonna go get some new water, go to the bathroom, and when I come back, the third period will be underway soon enough. Alright. Man, that KHL guy's mad crazy, bro. He has potential to be the best in the league. Russia is the wild west. They do. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Do I watch Hot Take Hockey? No, I don't think I do. Hang on, let's see. So they're coming back here to the third period. Hang on. Hot Take Hockey. I don't think I do, although I think I've seen their stuff. Hot Take Hockey. Oops. Oh, this guy. I've seen some of this guy's stuff. So let's see, right? Entering this third period, if Ottawa can just hang on. What the hell am I clicking? If Ottawa can just hang on here, they'll be in a good position. So, what the hell did I do? So here they are back for the third period. Should remind everyone, Ottawa is still on the power play for a minute 44 here. And the Jets win the draw, and off we go. They're going to break it in here. Oh, see in front. Zuccala! How did that not go in? What the heck? Oh my god. Zuccala was sitting wide in front of the net. No one saw him. Let's see what Ottawa does this period. They need to free amp. They do. How did that not go in? Kachuk won the draw, but he kicked it to the Jets. No, we do. Which, like I said in the intermission, freaking not freezing. No, that's offside. No, like I said in the intermission, they've called 9 penalties this entire game for both teams combined. Only 3 of them have been bad calls. Like, I'll be honest, they actually had some pretty... Oh, if his glove wasn't there, that was in. So they got a minute left in this power play, and all they've had is this How did you not get in the way of that? All they've had was a Stutzla chance. Once again, we'd like to remind everyone for who maybe missed it, Thomas Chabot left the game with an upper body injury. At first, to me, it looked like he was holding his ribs, but by further analysis, it seems like it might be a hand injury. We'll have to see on that. Norris shoots it. That goes wide, and no one's there on the other side. So, with 35 seconds left here. Yeah, so Chabot left the game with a apparent upper body injury. Like I said, looked like the ribs, but some people are saying hand, so arm. It could be arm, so we'll have to wait and see what the hell was that pass. So here we go. Let's see if Ottawa can set something up. No, they don't. Wow! How'd you not score that? Quickly. Oh! Dadonov just tried to sneak snipe, man. He just tried to sneak that one home. Although he did have Connor Brown for the one-timer. And the Jets iced the puck here. 18:04. So the Sens almost already have as many shots as they did in the second period. How did this thing go? Oh. So let's see what happened here. Dadonov, I mean, he could have seen... Nah, you know what? When I look at that replay, maybe Connor Brown wasn't the best option. Oh, don't get a penalty, Pinto. Pinto is, like, oddly... He that's the second time or one of the, like... I don't know if the second time, but... I've seen him do that multiple times. Where he grabs a hold of the guy, but swings at the puck and gets it. So I'm surprised he doesn't get called for holding or something. And is this icing? It is. All right, so 17-31. They don't score on the power play, but get a good chance, yeah. Slot shots is 15-2. Christ. Oh, zone possession time. Well, that's what happens when you have when you spend a quarter of the game on the power play, or on the penalty kill. Or, well, no, yeah. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. That was a chance that went wide. I don't know what player shot that, but you can't. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Wow. Okay. Formanton almost did a spinorama of the century. Keep fighting Forms. Out of B. Connor Brown. I'll tell you what. It was almost a really, really good chance there for Ottawa. Oh, we got the Tierney-Brown combination back again. Here we go. Sens get in here, 16-3. I was going to check something. What was I? I forgot what I was going to check. No, whatever. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I don't know how the hell the Sens are getting these like bad bounces that look horrible, but then just somehow it's not in the net, or it's just not on the jet stick. That just, well, that was a terrible pass. Who was that? Oh, Dadonov. Well, a little 2-on-1. You know what? Mete did a really good play there. Blocked the upper and lower passing lane, not diving, but slid and also held the stick down. That was really good. Oh. You're just going to let Adam... Well, maybe it was a good thing they let him walk in. Adam Lowry just missed the net by a mile. Logan Stanley just missed the net by a mile. All right, here we go. All right, the Branchman's going to dump it in. We're almost 5 minutes in here. 5 minutes in. I always forget to say this, but make sure you guys subscribe if you haven't yet. Please leave a like on the stream and click the Discord link. You get stream updates, stream alerts on the Discord server every 10 minutes before I stream, and stream schedules every weekend, so you know when I'm streaming. And if you're European, yes, I do put the Central European time, because I have a lot of European viewers. Oh, for Christ's sake, what am I watching? Oh my God, what is this line? Formanton, Batherson, Norris? Tell you what, Laurent Brossoit's glove side has not been the best part tonight. Like, it's been a bit off. I mean, that's what happens when you get 4 shots a period, but same time, man. Oh, look at Pinto. Nice. Like, you know what? For me, you know, I tell some of the players, well, I don't tell them, but I yell at them through the TV screen to put 2 hands on the stick like a novice coach. But Shane Pinto is like the one guy I could trust with 1 hand on the stick playing defensive. Because I swear, Stanley bigger than Chara? I don't think so. I don't. Oh, no. Oh, no. Zaitsev just went down. I just witnessed that. I think that was Zaitsev. He got into a collision with Mete. That's what I could say. And Zaitsev's leg did not look good. Yeah, his leg's in pain. Well, where's XL No at? Because I'll tell you what, you're going to get your JBD soon enough. Wow, what a pass that would have been if it got through. Holy cow, Dzingel, He's in pain on the bench. Interesting. Oh, Dzingel almost deflected that pass. I don't know if Stanley's bigger than Chara. It could seem like it, but I don't think so. A little 2-on-1 here. Well played by Ottawa. The thing is, if Zaitsev leaves, Ottawa's down to 4 defensemen. Which, I mean, it can be done. It can be done, but look at Zuby. Gotta be Zuby. Look at Zuby get in the mix. These guys gotta change. Oh, that's gonna go for icing. It is. Dang it. So Ottawa's dead tired. 12-11 remaining here in the third, and it's icing. So what? How is he on the bench? How are you on the bench, Zaitsev? How is he skating? How is he skating? Oh my days. I don't know. For those who are watching the game and just saw that, oh my days. He's on the ice. There's no way your leg's okay. It was a slash and a half. Whose stick is there? Josh Brown. Oh no, Josh Norris. Different Josh. Okay, Kyle Connor, you're Aunt Gretzky. Get out of your office there. All right, go on, Drake. Skate. And Jets recover. Jets recover there on the clearance by Ottawa. Ooh. Holy Christ. What the hell am I watching here? Penalties at the other end. What did I just watch? What? Did Josh Brown just like 1-2 parole? Like, what the hell? What the hell was that? So what I witnessed on TV. Josh Brown got into a Perot. Ottawa went up the ice. I think they went offside or they just called a penalty. And all they turned back to was Perot on the ground on his hands and knees. And Josh Brown looking like he just bopped him one punch. So I don't know what happened there. I don't know. That looked really confusing. Very odd. And I probably have as many questions as all you do. For one, I have no audio, so I definitely don't know. All I have is visual representation of what happened. So, that's all I saw. Let's see if I look on Twitter, see what happened here. They're well, John. It didn't seem like both. I definitely Josh Brown's wasn't. I don't know about Pro. Please show a replay here because I want to see one. Because I'm as confused as everyone else, like Walter. I don't know. So what happened here? Oh, he just dropped him. Oh, that's what happened. So Perot went to the ground. You called one? Oh, no, it is 4-on-4. Okay, 4-on-4. It's 4-on-4. I thought they just called one penalty, and it was on Josh Brown. I said, no way you're calling one penalty. So basically what happened there, for those who are either behind me or ahead of me, Josh Brown, they were in the midst of dropping the gloves, but Josh Brown got the first licks before anyone else could. As I'm saying anyone else, I mean Perot. And Perot, I think's mouth hit the ground. So I don't know if Perot's in the box. I could see if I could get a look here, but I don't know if he might have gone to the room if that's the case. Oh, here's a chance. Morrissey shot. Oh, for God's sakes. If there's one that was going to sneak by Philip Gustafson, it was going to be one like that. Key word there. Sneaks. Josh Morrissey gets the goal for Ottawa. Matthew Pro is in the box, by the way. What the hell are you doing, man? I mean, Phil Gustafson, that's neat, but what the hell is Zaitsev doing? Give him the lane. It's one. So finally, the Jets get one there. The Sens need to hold on. They lost the last one to Montreal by doing the same thing. They're out of energy. I mean, yes, it doesn't help when you're down a defenseman, but they got to get something going here. You got 4-on-4 too. Let's go. Oh, don't lose the puck there. Yeah, that's, you know what? That was best case scenario right there for Ottawa. That would have been very bad. Well, we're now down to 9:18 in the game. Oh, turnover here, Nick Paul. Out to Victor Mete. Zaitsev, he's too low for his ability. And what happened, I was expecting. Okay, so here come the Jets. Players are back out on the ice. They play 4-on-4. So the 4-on-4 didn't go so well for Ottawa. What the? Was it icing? Was that offside? Did they call icing or offside? Yeah, they just snuck by Gustafsson. I mean, I don't know what Zaitsev's doing, though. Like, the Zaitsev screened him, man. He screened him. That's the time, Zaitsev, where you dive down. But it is what it is. It's a tie game. Well, what a pass that would have been to Appleton. Well, now Ottawa's got to play with a bit more force. You can't call that. Don't call that, you bums. Okay, he can't get up. Holy cow. Oh. Not liking how I was playing right now. It's offside. Well, the goal for Morrissey is the one that ties it. And it's tied 1-1. Christ's sake. Interesting. So the Rangers game has got out of hand. Interesting stuff. That's Tom Wilson. Tom Wilson back at it. That's all I got to say. So, how much time we got left? I'm going to check. You know what? Instead of waiting and guessing, I could just go on my phone. 7:58 remaining. It's once again becoming one of these games where you could tell Ottawa's getting tired. I mean, the forwards, I don't think they should be tired. Only Connor Brown, only the players on the penalty kill should be tired. But the defense I could see being tired. But the forwards, beside the people on the penalty kill, should not be tired. Zub's laying it all out there all of a sudden. Well, I've never seen Zub go sicko mode like this. Whoa. So we got 7.5 minutes left now. And here goes Josh Norris. And they dump it in because they're too tired. They've been sitting in their zone the entire game. They're too tired. Well, that was a good back check there by Formanton. Oh, good play there by Pinto. Ah, bouncing puck. Bouncing puck. The pass got off Pinto. Stay with it. This thing ought to beat. Here goes Nick Paul. Oh, it's great, Christian. You knew You knew you're going to skate onto that puck, so why did he back off? It's my question. All right, here they go again. Connor Brown in. Oh, Connor Brown's in here. Connor Brown from a wacky angle. Man. Down to 6 minutes. Less than 6. Where's the forward? Where's the forward? Why the hell that takes so long to get out there? Who is it? Tim. Alrighty, come on, Ottawa. Get it out. Mete. Oh, just chipped out by Dadonov. Man. You know, I'm kind of tense. I'll tell you why. Because I could already see it. I'm sensing the tiredness from Ottawa. And we're going to have another pause in play here. 5:08 remaining. I could already see what's happening. What is this? You know what? I probably will be excited for next year though, because you know what? I think heading into next year, they'll probably be allowing fans back in the stadiums. I hope, and I'm sure of it that we'll be finally back because people, the people who've gotten their vaccines already or their at least first dose at this moment in time, you know, they say right now it's 4 months, 3 months, or whatever it is. So if you think about it, it's now May, June, July, August, September. So the people who got their vaccines back in April or March or whatever, February, they're going to be fully vaccinated by the end of the summer. So they're hoping by next year that fans will be back in the stadiums, and I honestly think it'll be big. It'll be big for the Sens. There'll be lots of people will want to come out and see this team play. Because you know what? Here's my issue. Yeah, there's a ton of people back from play here as face-off in the Ottawa zone, I believe. Lots of people probably watched this team from the start and noticed how bad they were playing. Holy Christ! So many bounces that somehow just go Ottawa's way tonight. It's honestly hilarious. Oh, what a play by Kyle Connor! I'll tell you what. You know, some of these teams might have stopped watching, or some of the people might start watching this team back in, you know, February or March. And they're not seeing this team. They're not seeing the team that's now, you know. And next year it'll be great. It'll be awesome. Sens get it down here. Neil Pionk just gets run up by Brady. No one's there. Oh, who the hell was that? Oh boy. Anyways, my point is, get your damn vaccines, man. Unless like you can't. There goes Shane Pinto. Look at Shane Pinto work. Look at this. 4 minutes to go. Mete's shot on gets blocked by Formanton, I believe that is. Look at Mete work. Only thing that sucks for me is I thought my postal code was going to be one of the hot spots for Toronto. It wasn't. So I kind of got A bad bounce there. Tough bounce there. But I'm kind of surprised considering like I'm in Toronto. Like I'm not like in Mississauga or like I'm in the city of Toronto. So we're almost reaching 3 minutes here. So here goes Connor Brown. Connor Brown's just going to send the lofter in. Brossoit will hold on. 2:51 remaining here. What is this? If this is another game for overtime, I swear to God, Brady Tkachuk better get less than a 2.5-minute shift. You know what? I was looking on Twitter after that game, yeah. And there's more chit chat not about Zuccala missing Caulfield than there was more of Brady Tkachuk's half an overtime shift, where he had multiple chances to go change, but he never did. Here comes Brady actually right now. Oh, he got shot blocked. So, anyways, point is, if he can have less than a minute shift or less than a 2-minute shift in overtime, I'll be happy. Good save there by Phil Gustafson. 2:16 remaining. Oh, really? Paul Maurice just needs one win to be 300 wins with 2 franchises. Really? You know what? I'll be honest. I just saw Joel Quenneville on that list. I thought Joel Quenneville, I don't think he coached the Blues. That pass was horrible. Nick Paul. Well, we're gonna be at. We're now down to 2 minutes. 2 minutes left in the game here. Holy, what the hell? There we go. Everyone needs to just go change. Connor Brown is like carrying this team. Whoa! Oh, go on, Drake. Drake in front. Oh my days. Josh Norris is down. I don't know what he got hit by, but. Oh! Oh, no way. Nikita Zaitsev with the goal. Oh my God. You know what? I was about to say, here comes Zaitsev wide. But he just bangs one home. He just looked down and boom. Look at this. This is actually jokes. It just went straight top shelf. I was literally about to say, here goes a shot wide. And Ottawa has the lead with 1:13 remaining. You know what? I get sat down too. I said Ottawa's not going to score 5-on-5 for the rest of this game. You know what? Connor Brown's happy for that one. I'm happy for that one too. Because you know what? Number one, Zaitsev, first of all, Zaitsev scored on you. You just got done by Zaitsev. Number two, Connor Brown has worked his ass off tonight. He deserves full reasoning for it. Now, Winnipeg's going to empty their net here if they can get it out of their zone. But now we're into the final minute. Winnipeg's trying to set up here. Oh, they're having trouble too. Colin White working. Good work there by Colin White. I'm sorry, headphone users. You all just heard that. But, so here they go. They dumped it in. And Zaitsev, go for the empty net, Zaitsev. You're good at those. Oh, they got blocked. Zaitsev's actually pretty dang good at scoring the empty netters, which is odd. So Zaitsev gets his 3rd of the year. And Wheeler knocks the net off. And Wheeler's in a bit of discomfort here, but he's going to get up. 20 seconds remaining. So, yeah, Wheeler knocked the net off here. So that means he just unleashed it crazy. Yeah, so that means that's coming out the zone. Well played by Zaitsev, and yeah. Oh, he broke his stick, too. Well, when you break the stick on the neck like that, man. So there it is there. So this is, I think the face-off is coming out the zone, it should be. And then the Jets might call a timeout here. It looks like they have. Blake Wheeler trying to reset on the bench. Looks like a hamstring problem, but don't know if he'll be able to get on the ice. This timeout is not for, I mean, the assistant coach is telling the player stuff, but this timeout is simply for Wheeler here. That's what it looks like to me. And the Sens have no plan either. DJ Smith's just telling them what to do. So, 22.3 seconds left. And they're just waiting. We're waiting for the lead. What now? They're getting time right, it seems. So it's 22 seconds. Exactly 22 seconds. And the Sens lose the draw, but Morrissey lost the puck. Looks like they're fixing his skates. It could be. What the hell are you doing? Oh, they missed it. Fanned on it. Brady, work for it, boys. You just got to hold it or chip it, Zaitsev. Oh, my God, they're going to do it. And the Ottawa Senators are going to win this one tonight of a final score of 2-1 with a goal from Nikita Zaitsev with 1:13 remaining. The bomb to win it. That's a tough one for the Jets. That is a honest tough one for the Jets. And an Ottawa team who lost one of their leaders tonight to an upper body injury. It's the guy who I swear broke his leg midway through this period. He won the game. Phil Gustafson gets the win as well. So good stuff there for Ottawa all around. And we're going to get to some in-the-game scores and stats from around the league in just one moment. And we'll see the 3 stars here. What's the 3 stars? Gustafson has to be one of them. Josh Morrissey, a goal. He had 9 shots. Really? Connor Brown, goal and assist. Yep, Phil Gustafson. Yeah, I will take that for sure. Those are 3, I think, worthy 3 stars. So there it is right there. So, for that third period, nice. Bit of an ugly win, but we'll take exactly. I'll take that. I'll take a win is a win, right? So in the third period, like I said, Josh Morrissey got that goal 9:46 into the period, and then with 1:13 remaining, Nikita Zaitsev with a class goal to win it. The shots in that third period were 8-6, so Ottawa actually won that period in shots. Oddly enough, comparing to their second period. The face-offs in that game were 33-19 for Winnipeg, so Ottawa did kind of die off there in the later 2 periods. Power plays. 0-for-6 for Winnipeg, 0-for-3 for Ottawa. There was nothing in that game I felt. I mean, those 2.5 3 calls. I said Gus gets the first star. Yeah, well deserved. I'll take that. There's nothing, in the third period there that kind of was like, that's a penalty offense. You know what I mean? That's something that should have been called. So overall, Schlenker and Nicholson did a decent job. Besides giving 9 penalties, and in the first 30 minutes of the game, Ottawa was shorthanded for literally a third of the game. So, that's kind of tough. But, man, we won it. We take it. The hits were 30-27 for Ottawa, and the overall shots was 29-18. So good win there for Ottawa. I'm very happy with that win. Let's go around the league as of right now. With 4 minutes left in the third period, the Washington Capitals are up 5-3 on the New York Rangers. So this has turned south. So at the end of the second period, Garrett Hathaway scored with 1:30 remaining. And then in the third period, Dylan Sprong scored with 4 minutes and a half in. And then Nicholas Backstrom scored halfway through the period to give their lead to 2 now. In overtime, the Toronto Maple Leafs and the Montreal Canadiens are tied 2-2. Philippe Deneau scored with with around 50 seconds remaining to tie the game up. There, so 2-2 there. I'll see if within the time I do all these games here for the end of the game, we'll get to what's going on there. With 26 seconds remaining, the Columbus Blue Jackets have scored 3 goals in the third period to tie the game up, and it's all by one guy, Emil Bemstrom. He scored 2 minutes in, 7 minutes and a half in, and then with 5 minutes remaining here in the third period. So tied game 3-3 there. I can't believe that. The Carolina Hurricanes are a minute 34 away from beating the Chicago Blackhawks 4-2. Alex DeBrincat has the lone goal for the Blackhawks in the third period, which happened with 6 minutes to go. 5 or 6 minutes left. The Flyers are now up 5-2 on the Penguins in the third period. Crosby scored 2 minutes and 30 seconds in on the power play. Jason Zucker then scored 5 minutes later on another power play, and then Joel Farabee scored halfway through the period. So 5-2 there. The Buffalo Sabres came back and beat the New York Islanders 4-2. Rasmus Asplund scored to tie the game up at 2. And Sam Reinhart scored with 4 minutes remaining, actually, to win the game. Dallas Stars have tied the game up against the Florida Panthers 4-4, 23 seconds, or they're 23 seconds away from the end of the third period. The scoring on this app for this game has been off. I heard Tyler Seguin scored his first game back from being injured, so there you go right there. The St. Louis Blues and the Anaheim Ducks are now tied at 1 apiece. The second period, Braden Shen scored 6 minutes in on the power play. Then literally 17 seconds later, Ryan Getzlaf scored. So tied 1-1 there. And then 8 minutes left in the second period. The Vegas Golden Knights and Wild are now 4-3. Mark Stone scored 7 minutes into the second period. Then about, 2 minutes later, Nick Bonino scored on the power play. So Nick Bonino has 2 of the Wild goals tonight. Just to let you guys know, coming up in about half an hour's time, the LA Kings are going to take on the Arizona Coyotes. No goalie confirmations yet from there. The Oilers are going to take on the Canucks. Hey, no problem, Walter. Thanks for coming out. The Oilers are going to take on the Canucks. Koskinen is confirmed for the Oilers. Holtby is confirmed for the Canucks. And then the Avalanche and Sharks, no one is confirmed there in the Nets either. Just checking up on the goalie. Montreal Canadiens just won. They've won in overtime. That is apparently what I've got here. It says 3-2. It does not have any plays yet. It seems like it happened late in the period, so we'll have to see what happened. Did Cole Caulfield just score? Caulfield scored again. So Cole Caulfield scored once again in overtime for the Montreal Canadiens. That's what it looks to be. That's what I saw. So hang on. Just going to confirm that. The stream is going to end in just a moment in time, but I just want to see if that is the case. It doesn't say it. And all the guys I go to school with who are Leafs fans, they're not loving it. Let's just see. Check Twitter. I know this has nothing to do with the Sens, but it doesn't say anything. Christ's sake. Well, you know what? I'm just going to end it. I'm sitting here on my phone, just nothing. But anyways, guys, that's going to do it for me tonight. Thank you guys so much for coming out to watch tonight's stream. Please leave a like on the video if you haven't yet. Please subscribe to the channel also if you haven't yet. And also, if you've subscribed and you want more, if you click the link down in the description below, you'll be able to join the channel's Discord server, in which you get stream alerts 10 minutes before I stream. Every stream, Also, you're able to get stream schedules every Sunday, so you know when I'm streaming for the upcoming week. And also, there's just some normal chat. I was actually talking today with another viewer of the channel about some soccer related. So it was great stuff there. So anyways, guys, that's going to do it for me. Once again, do all those things would be awesome. Big win for the Sens. Nikita Zaitsev scored on a goalie, and he shot on net. Anyways, guys, that's going to do it for me. Take care of yourselves. Stay safe, and I'll see you guys all tomorrow for some FIFA. And the next Sens game, I do believe, is on Wednesday, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, Wednesday against the Canadiens.